Hello, it's Jim from Tech Buzz, and we're back with the Dottir headphones, and we've been testing these for about 2 weeks now, and we're here to talk about them today and how they fit, how they sound, all the features and all that kind of stuff. So you've got 13mm dynamic drivers, which is pretty good bass overall, but there's no app and no EQ, so that might deter people, but you can use an equalizer on your phone if you have one, stuff like that, whatever it is. And you've got up to 35 decibels in ANC. ANC is pretty good, and you can toggle between ANC modes by tapping the outside here. It's a feature that you mightn't see, but you've got hybrid options here. You have buttons, and you've got the option to tap on the outside, which we'll demonstrate later. So you've got 10 meters of Bluetooth range, which is typical normal, and you've up to 72 hours of battery life, which is pretty good. But full volume and full ANC will reduce that to about 9 or 8, depending on you and environment. Everything comes into play there. But battery life in general is pretty good, and of course you've got USB-C. You've got your volume controls here, skipping tracks, reversing tracks, and so on. You've access to your voice assistant built in, and that's pretty much it. You can use them independently as well, which is a nice feature to have, and the fit on these is absolutely superb. Now, a lot of people say they do look like power beats and all that kind of stuff, but overpriced, and these sound probably just as good as them. But the fit is very, very important to take note here if you're into sports. The best fitting pair of earbuds like these I've tested so far, and no matter what you do, they will not budge. They fit really well, really comfortable, and of course you've got IPX7 waterproof as well, which is really, really nice. They look really cool too, I think. Nice colour. Might be hard to maintain in keeping the colour alive with the colour of them there over time, but you know, they are nice and you can clean them pretty much easily. Just how long this colour will last is another thing, as is typical of white products and so on. But I think they look really nice and they stand out. But as mentioned, a lot of people have commented and said they look like AirPods Pro, or whatever the case is, and that's their comment and they're fair enough to say. But for me, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. These are a new brand, and they've done quite well with their first pair of headphones, I have to say. And overall, let's talk about the sound now. Sound is pretty good, nice bass, volume is decent enough as well. Fairly well balanced, you could say, but you've no control over the music unless you have some kind of app built in to your device, or something you can control the music with, because you're just getting the standard plug in here and that's it. So hopefully the company does make an app later on down the road. It'll be really, really nice to see, to give you a bit more extra for your money. But for the money, you can't really go wrong, and they sound really good, you know, for doing anything. Like a true audio file might be pleasing, but for anyone that listens, like for me, for the amount of earbuds I test here over a year, they're good. You know, they're not crap, they're not cheap, they don't sound tinny, nothing like that whatsoever. They just do the job and they fit really well. And I think that's the most important thing to take away with this. Anyway, so let's get on to the controls. And as I mentioned earlier, you've got your button controls in here, and you can see they're really nice and easy to use. They're raised like so, which is pretty cool, and it's the same on both sides. So you can play and pause by tapping here, as you can see on the screen there on the phone, like that, which is cool. And you can also change your volume pressing down, as you can see, just by clicking that. Now that works both sides, so just so you know. And you can volume back up again by just simply pressing like that there. So that's pretty cool. You can skip and reverse tracks as well by double tapping, so you can see them changing there. And if you go back, keep this phone on, it'd be great. You can see that working there. And of course you can get your voice assistant as well, which is pretty cool, by triple tapping on the front here. So that's how it works. It's pretty simple to use. I'll just do that again so you can see. The music is still playing. But yeah, that's how it works there. You triple tap here on the outside. Again, it's the same on both sides, which is pretty cool and works really well. You've got a nice case as well, which is an aluminium finish there on top and bottom, as you can see. But overall, the music sounds good. You can't really complain, and you know you're getting nice value for your money. And next of all, they look really well too. And I love these buttons too as well. You know, they're pretty simple to use, as you can see there, like so. And they're clicky as well, as you can hear. And that's important to know. Your play and pause again is a simple tap on the outside there as well, as you can see there, and that just makes it work like that. And that's really about it. So that's how they work, and they're very, very comfortable, and they look really nice. And check them out. And if you have any other questions, do hit us up. You've got all your features there. You have your voice assistance, you have your volume, you've got your skip and reverse tracks, your play and pause, and they work individually as well. And that's all that you really want in a pair of earbuds, and these deliver on all those. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video on techbuzzorn.com.